I forgot about the fucking update, so I'm downloading the update.
It's not really an update. The archaeology thing they got, where you go with the fossil mounds. I don't know if you've been on since that come out.
I ain't been on for a while. I ain't been on Arkin since that big ass fucking thing was over there.
Oh, yeah, then you ain't been on. It's an archaeology event. It's basically just skins. As you walk across the map, there's dirt mounds that pop up with bones in it. And if they're glowing or like have like purple, different color smoke coming from it, you get either a blueprint or a high, like ascendant or masterwork.
You're live right now?
Yeah.
It says join session. I just want to watch the fucking live. Oh, there it is.
But anyway, if it's got like different color smoke coming from the bones, like the dirt mound, it has a chance of dropping blueprint or something really good. Like I got.
How you got all that shit already?
I've been fucking grinding, man. And the way he's got the server set up, it's modded. So your harvest, it's not, the harvest is not really amped up. You just, there's more.
You ended it?
No.
Well, now it's not playing. It says watch full broadcast. You went inside a house. I see a storage chest.
Well, that should still be going.
Maybe it's only a little preview there. Way
Well, you pick up the bones.
It says 3 minutes left.
You collect the bones and you can create like skeleton skins for wyverns, trikes, jerboas.
Ouch,
Then
motherfucker.
it's got actual skins to where you can make a brontosaurus look like a different dinosaur. Like I think it's like a bronchiosaurus or something. It's pretty decent, but when it came out, you could collect like 400 bones, and if you logged out,
Tech wreck shit?
no, it's only a 2% drop.
What do you mean?
There's only a 2% chance, and it drops each server session. So basically, like with this server I'm on, we'd have to go kill a couple Rexes, and then when a fresh batch spawns in to replace those, there's a 2% chance that one of them might be a Tech Rex. It's very low percent chance. But the Tech Rexes are basically a Rex, but I think all their stats are like 20% more. Like each stat is 20% higher than a regular Rex. And the benefit is you can tame a male and a female, and you can mate them and get little Tech Rexes.
So, Tech Rexes are basically more badass than a regular Rex.
By 20%, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what level
So
that's based off of.
And little 15,000 Rexes on the island.
I mean, I really don't see the big hype about it. They're not beneficial unless you're in PvP. If it's player versus player. Other than that, you get one just to have one. Yeah. But I mean, it's not. Your Rex does the same thing as a Tech Rex. You just take it for a meat run. Yeah, you have all that muscle. You ain't really got to worry about anything really killing you. But I mean, it's not worth me and you going out and flying around all day long looking for that 2% chance. You know what I mean?
I just want them in on the server.
No, yeah. It's just a robot. That's all it is.
Oh, it's got like the suit on, the metal
Yeah,
looking shit?
yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a Tech Rex. That's all it is. The only thing they did was make it to where it's wild, and you can tame a male and a female and breed it. It's the only thing they did different. I'm working on building this fucking industrial forge, but it's being held mine, like harvesting all this shit. He doesn't have the harvest setting turned up. It's just it'll last, like if you're going up against a metal node, it'll last longer than a normal metal node, so it kind of puts out more.
So, I mean, are you down to still do what we had planned on my server, or are you just not?
I am down to do it, I'm just not, I don't want to do it every time we're on. I mean, it'd be nice, I help you, you help me, that type deal.
Well, I mean, that's like for both of us. Mine, that's fine.
Yeah, but with yours, you have more control of it than I do. I can't really just slap out, start building anywhere. And then being on that one little island, it's like I can't just start building something because there's not enough room.
Oh, I mean on Ragnarok. Fuck the island.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the game plan was with that.
Just to build up our base and then go out and do everything on our own as if we put MC.
Oh yeah, I'm down to do it. I'm not quitting on it. I just don't want to do it all the time, you know?
Built that big fuck shack, built a small fuck shack attached to the house and the big fuck shack. And
yeah, I totally forgot about it.
I got a motorboat.
Yeah, I totally forgot you had Ragnarok.
What?
I totally forgot you ascended to Ragnarok. I thought we were still on the island.
No. I got some more animals. I don't remember exactly what.
Well, I tamed you. If you want to get on here either tonight or sometime, it actually has a level up. I tamed you. Damn it. It was a motherfucker to get too, I'll tell you that. If it wasn't for Ark being famous Ark and glitching out, I wouldn't have got it. But I tamed you now. It is a 449 pterodon.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
But I got a 471 pterodon, flappy tits. 414 saber-tooth Sylvester, 437 horse I named Gary Busey, a 184 trike Mama Spuds.
What do you think about dude getting shot at Chili's?
Yeah, I heard about that. I got a 440 ankle arrow I named Tanky the Anky, and then I got a level, I don't know how many jerboas I had when I first started on here. I got a level 40 jerboa called Captain Fuzznuts. I think he was hopped up on drugs. Either that or some female had him fucked up in the head.
Thomas Albon DL, he's 31.
Yeah, we looked him up on Facebook. He looked like he'd be big on the drugs. You ought to hop on here with me.
I can't do shit till it's done fucking
Oh, that's
downloading.
right. That's right.
I'm gonna get on mine first to check it.
Yeah, but then come over and help me out. And then tomorrow, when I get back from Fairfax, get my phone fixed, and you're on, I'll get on yours, and we'll get shit going. I got, it was kind of, a rotation between collecting drops and crafting and collecting resources for this industrial forge. But I got Ascendant compound bow that does 307 damage, Ascendant pistol that deals 306 damage, Ascendant auto rifle that deals 360, And then this is just a regular sniper rifle, but I got it from a drop and I put it in this chest. I figured you'd want it since you like snipers. Then I got you an Ascendant Pike that does 316 damage. And then I got a blueprint for an Ascendant long neck rifle that I was working on making, because I did some research, and if you shoot trank arrows from a regular rifle, you do the average trank damage. But if you use an Ascendant rifle to shoot tranks, it takes less tranks to knock them out. You see what I mean? I guess like the beefier the gun, the less tranks you gotta use. And it was meant to be, man. I found the sniper rifle in one drop, and then when I went to go get cement paste from the beaver dams, I collected another drop and they gave me 35 bullets for the sniper rifle.
Huh.
I fucking love playing on this server. And right now, oh, there's 2 people on here. But up until now, I was the only one. But, I mean, there's nothing they can do. Because the island right beside mine, there's somebody that has 2 Rexes there. And I try to take my saber tooth and hit them, and an indicator keeps popping up saying offline damage prevented. So I can't do nothing.
Oh, I think I got a Apache Rhino.
Those, I need to tame one. I got on the PvP server that I play on when I got off the phone with you. I almost fucking died. Because it's 24/7. So on the PvP server, if you're offline, it don't fucking matter. You're offline. Somebody can still walk up and steal all your shit. They can walk up and kill you. So when I got on, I was halfway starved to death. So I fed myself up real quick, and then I hit a chest real quick and dumped all my shit in it in case I died, and I can go back to that chest. But Apache Rhino, I was watching YouTube videos, and the Apache Rhino, they absorb a lot of the turret damage. I guess like the hood, the way their hood is on their head, it'll soak up a lot of the turret damage, and you don't get hit at all. So I guess if you like want to raid somebody's base, charging it with Apache Rhino would be the best way to go. I want to get an RG, but there ain't no way I'm gonna get that motherfucker by myself. It's kind of hard trying to tame a flyer when they're 300 level or higher. Because by the time you shoot one dart into them and reload, they're already up in the air and you can't get another shot on them. If I can get this industrial forge made, shit'll be taking off. Right now in my basement, I got 4 forges going right now. I think you'd like this base. Maybe not the size of it, but the setup is actually pretty cool. Because it didn't hardly take any building and any resources to do it. Because the majority of the house was actually built already. All I had to do was add a couple walls, cover up a couple windows. Only thing that sucks is I had to use fence foundations to attach the walls to, so some of the doors you walk through you gotta crouch, but I mean, it's still pretty cool. It'd be a good place to put up a base real quick. Oh, I got 2 cliff platforms from a drop too. The drops on this server are no joke. Even the greens drop Ascendant shit, and normally you have to get purple drops in order to get Ascendant stuff. I need 24 more polymer.
I gotta meet the niece tomorrow. Pay her back the rest of the money I owe her. She waits till the last motherfucking minute to say, hey, I need fucking money. And then I'm like, well, you should have fucking said that like a day or two ago.
Before you get your bills and shit.
I'm starting my work week now. No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's like I'm starting my work week now, and there's no way I can meet you with my work schedule and my sleep schedule. Like, you should have said that at the beginning of the weekend, not the fucking end of the weekend. It's like, well, I shouldn't have to fucking say anything. Well, how am I supposed to know you need money? I'm not gonna fucking bust my ass to pay you back. Number one, you said you wasn't fucking worried about it, and you didn't want. I didn't have to worry about hurrying up and paying you back. You said do what I need to do and blah blah blah. So that's what the fuck I've been doing. I'm trying to save up money to get another vehicle and fix my truck. Which, by the way, I cannot buy a new gas tank anywhere.
Yeah, I got a couple guys looking into it. They're supposed to get back to me again in a week.
I'm fucking. I'm really fed up with this motherfucking truck, dude. Like,
I told you to sell it.
I should. Yeah, but I'm gonna get $2 for the motherfucker?
No.
It needs all this shit?
No, you find the right guy. If I had the money, I'd give you fucking $800 for it.
I wouldn't take it.
What do you mean? You bought the truck for $900.
No, I actually bought it for $850.
All right, I give you $800. You're losing $50 for a truck that don't even run, and it's got a leaking fuel tank, needs cams in it.
Well, I mean, considering all that it needs, that's probably a good price for real.
Yeah, $800 is, if you find the right person. That truck is nowhere near in bad shape. All somebody has to do is get it running and slap paint on it and put a new seat in it, and that is
paint.
That's
fucking seat. Ain't nothing wrong with the fucking seat or the paint.
Well,
I mean, the paint is the paint.
Yeah, and I'm
paint.
also, I like anything that has an engine that powers it. And if you find the right person, that means I'm not all about
vehicles.
Yeah, just anything with an engine. I like fixing shit. I like bragging. I like old stuff. I like old and good like this fucking Mustang, getting ready to be 20 years old in its top condition. Not mint, but in great condition. Not a lot of people can say that. I fucking passed a Mustang that looked exactly like mine. I was like, man, that thing looks great. I looked in the rearview mirror and the whole back end was just fucking stacked with bumper stickers. It looks stupid. I don't like that shit. If I had the money, I'd buy that truck. I'd get it running right. I'd paint it, put a new seat in it, and you got a 30-year-old truck that is great condition. So I could pay $800 for it, put a couple $100 in it, and I can flip it and make $500 profit off of it. Yeah. And I probably wouldn't even flip it. That'd be a town truck. I'd cruise around town in it.
I'd love to get it running.
Yeah, I know you're fed up with it, but don't fucking give up on it. Don't do it at all. All it's going to need is time and money, and it's not that much money. If you get the OEM parts for the motor, don't get no aftermarket shit. Don't get no beefed up stuff. Just get aftermarket. I say aftermarket. That means you're not going to a dealer to buy it. OEM means original equipment manufacturer. That means they made that cam specifically for that motor as it was originally intended to be. That's OEM. Just put the stock normal shit in it and you'll get another several years out of the truck.
It's only got like 93,000 original miles on it. It's fucking 30 years old.
And that's good. That is incredibly good. Because the average vehicle, 100,000.
I love my truck. I really don't want to get rid of it. Like, I really, really love my truck. But it's so annoying. I want to be able to go to motherfucking Advance, buy my part, walk the fuck out, fix my shit, and roll the fuck up the road.
Yeah, but
that's simple. That's what I want.
You're in a cursed time frame. Your truck probably fell in between where they were changing designs.
Every
Yours is a
fucking
test
year
phase.
of that truck is different. Every fucking
That's what I'm
year.
saying. You were in a test phase. You probably had a year long where they manufactured parts and they're easy to get. But your truck fell in a test phase to where they were changing from this style over to this style, so your truck fell in between, so they didn't make a whole lot of parts. Because there wasn't a whole lot of trucks like that made. And that's where you should do your research to see how many body styles, how many of the year, how many of the engine of your truck was made. If there wasn't that many, you need to find the value of it. And depending on what the condition should be, then that's when you need to fix it, get it up and going, and you could possibly be sitting on a good chunk of money. So if you wanted to get rid of that truck, you could bring it to a dealer, and if it's over 30 some years old, and that's when you can slap down all the research on it and say, yeah, it might be 30 some years old, but this is how much it's worth because there's only such and such amount made, so I want this as a trade-in. You know, you don't exclude all your options. That truck might be worth something. You don't know. You just gotta do your research. Because look at all the vehicles out there, and you can walk into Advance and ask for a part, and then boom, they got it. Or I can get it in 24 hours. Your truck is not, it ain't like, oh, that truck's a piece of shit, they don't make no parts for it. Bullshit. Dodge is one of the most popular trucks ever, especially Dakotas. It's a powerful truck, but yeah, it's still simple and compact and, you know, a daily driver. So, it ain't like, oh, well, we don't make parts for your truck because it's a piece of shit. No, we don't make parts for your truck probably because there wasn't a whole lot of that truck made on that year to where it justified making parts to keep it going, you know? Because they probably said, well, we're getting ready to come out with a new body style or a new design, so we're not going to worry about that truck too much. And I can press that U-joint out. I press U-joints like that out all day long. Dump trucks and road tractors, they have U-joints in the steering like that, and I've done it for 13 years. You just take a socket that fits barely enough over that end cap. You press one cap out, you press the other side out, and then boom. You maneuver it out of there, put the new one in, press the cap on, and you're ready to roll. Do I like doing it? Hell's to the fucking no. But I can do it. I don't mind helping you. It's just we gotta get on the same page at the same time, and with both of our schedules being different, it's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't mind helping you.
I'd like to get it done fucking soon.
Yeah, but I don't want you to get it done before I get my tattoo. Cause I'm getting a tattoo, and me being a mechanic, I think would be fucking hilarious. Cause I told Michelle, especially like after all this shit going down with Mom, she wanted me to fix her fucking Jeep, and then yeah, I called her up, and that's what ended up me going down there that day. I called her, I said, I'm not gonna fix your Jeep. She said, yeah, I know, you told me you weren't going to because you gotta work. I said, no, that was a lie. I just flat out don't want to fix your fucking Jeep. It's different with you because you're my best friend. You have the initiative to fix your shit, but with you not being 100% sure, you don't want to touch it because you don't want to fuck it up, and then, you know, I understand. It'd be the same way if the shoe was on the other foot. If I fucking built houses all day long and never touched a wrench in my life, and you fix shit all day long, I would come to you and ask you what was wrong with it. It's the nature of the beast. That's the way it goes. But I'm tired, like Robert, when his truck was making noise. Oh, what do you think that is? Or when her dad's truck went out, do you think David would come over and fix it? I'm tired of fixing people's fucking shit after I fix shit all day long, and nobody even lending me a hand to even hand me a wrench or anything. It gets aggravating. So, after watching the TV show and then doing some research, I want to get, it's a $sign. Jesse James has got it. It's a $sign on the palm of my hand, and it says "Pay up, sucker" right on the palm of my hand. And I think it'd be hilarious. Especially after I do something at work and my boss says, "Oh man, that's good. I'm glad you fixed that." And then I'm gonna put my hand out. I'm gonna say, "Pay up, sucker." I think it'd be hilarious. I told her, I said, it would have been a perfect tattoo when I was over at Justin's house and I found his gas tank leaking because of the glue, and I would have put my hand out. I just think every mechanic should have that tattoo.
The Apache Rhino I got to level 201. I also forgot that I got a 128 Kangaroo. Let's got level ups.
I believe Apache Rhinos would probably be OP-ness in PvP. Because if you get a bunch of dudes on you, all you gotta do is put that, hit that stamina drain, and they can't chase you down.
I got a cool looking Apache. I don't even remember why I got it. I think I wanted to see if it'd work.
I'd keep it. Cause they're
Apache?
Yeah, they're good at getting thatch.
It's cool looking.
We need to get a Yeti.
It's a level 135.
Because if we're gonna be aiming to
137.
If we're gonna be aiming to take creative mode off, which I don't think we should. I think we should keep it just for the sheer fact of the weight issue. But if we're gonna be aiming to tame shit, we need to get a Yeti so we can collect fiber, because 99% of the kibble takes fiber. Oh, that's another good thing about this server too. Once you apply your first level up point, it don't matter what you put it in. You can put it in health, stamina, speed. Your weight automatically goes up to 1,000. My weight right now is 1,400. I put 400 in it, and 1,000 was given to me because of the mod. The way he did this server, he modded it.
That's one reason I'm not really worried about joining their servers, because I don't fuck with modded shit.
What are you talking about? That's this whole entire game. That is the beauty of this game, the free will and the power you have of this game. Just you mod it. You go in there and change your harvest settings. You change your dino level. That's you modding it. I'm not talking about mod where you're a hacker. You mod the game to your playstyle or to your liking.
Hold on a minute.
I guarantee you, once Travis is able to get control of something like that, he'd be all over doing shit like that. Because I'm halfway tempted to find a company and get my own server going. It's $15 a month. You rent the server and you call them or email them anytime. Tell them what you want done to it, what you want changed, on what day. You schedule the shit, and then your server's you're up and running.
Hold on.
I got one piece of metal.
Will you look up the code for fucking Tech Rexes?
Yeah, it's Bionic Rex. Just type in Bionic Rex.
B-I-O-N-I-C.
Rex, and then your normal shit. Because I already spawned one in on my single player server. I'm not that much on them.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm here. So sick of this fucking rain, man.
Oh, you ain't gonna tell me. I was on my way home, my normal route. It got probably halfway home, and I had to turn around, backtrack, and get on the interstate because they shut the fucking road down because it was flooded. I kind of like it because with our window being right there at the laundromat vent, it gets pretty fucking hot back in the bedroom. All week up until yesterday, we had the mattress out here in the living room, sleeping in the living room. I'm trying to, need to go to Lowe's, because the windows we have in the back bedroom are only 17 inches wide. I need to find either a floor unit, which is an average $200 to $300, or I could pay $150 and get a window unit that is 17 inches. But
Trying to find a fucking wreck saddle, fucking make a bunch of them.
you ought to come over and help me out. I don't even know what I'm needing now. I need more fucking cement and paste. Not that much. Beavers.
Fucking honestly, I really just not fucking. I mean, I'd come over there and like fuck around for a few minutes and see what you got going on. But I really just, if I'm gonna start over and build like that, like on earning my own thing, I'm gonna be on my own shit.
This is the next best thing. This is holding me off until I can get another PlayStation. I know it's not going anywhere. And it's 24/7, so I can get on it anytime I want and I ain't gotta wait on anybody.
The only time I'm gonna be serious, what is a Ravager?
You come on over here, I'll show you a Ravager. It's only on Arboration, or Aberration.
What is it?
They're nasty motherfuckers. In Aberration, they got, as you go throughout the map, there's like these vines and shit that cross across cliffs and shit. And the Ravagers can walk across those vines and hang upside down. It's like a big ass dog. It's like a Thalioko and a Hyenodon and a Sabertooth all mixed in one. And they're nasty motherfuckers. But they're only on Arboration. But if you come over here, I can teleport to Aberration real quick, tame one, and bring it back.
I don't like Operation. I don't want to go there.
It's not that bad.
I don't like it. I just think it's fucking stupid.
Well, you don't have it then. You don't have Operation, do you?
No, but I've seen. I watched.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't like it.
The video is fun. The video is what sold me on it. I'm not that much on it. It's not somewhere where you'd want to play by yourself. It'd be best if you have 2 or 3 people playing with you. That's why I haven't bought Scorched Earth yet, because I want it because of the challenge, but I don't want to go in it by myself, because it'd be completely pointless. This whole game is kind of completely pointless to play by yourself, because it takes too much time. Like while I was running out and getting crystal and cement and paste. You could have been back here fabricating all this shit up, or vice versa. You could have been out and getting that. While I was out getting crystal, fucking level 280 Raptor knocked me off my pterodon, pinned me down and killed me, and I had to spawn in and run back to it. And that's just when somebody...
I think the only time I'm going to get serious with anything to do with Ark aside from MCE is like my server here, or like if I make my own dedicated.
This ain't a dedicated. This is an official.
Well, I'm talking about like Travis says.
No.
That's dedicated, right?
Yeah, that's dedicated. That means he is the dedicated server. This is an official server, which means somebody has paid for this server to be made, and anybody can join it. You don't have to be invited. Anybody can join it. So this is a Ark official server. I wouldn't say it's really getting serious. I mean, it didn't take me long to get. It didn't take me long to get built up and get this shit going where I'm at. And what's nice is I can sit here and you can go on the other side of the map and ain't nothing being bothered with them.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about this. Fucking cover shit, dude.
That ain't going anywhere anytime soon. I've looked up on that, and they said they would try to fix it to where you can go a little bit farther, but they are basically focused on people paying to rent servers and have their own server, because that's constant cash flow for them. And I understand. Like I said, if it ain't me getting another PlayStation, I'm halfway tempted to just pay $15 a month and get my own official server. I control it.
How much?
$15 a month. At least that's what the guy told me.
Or 50?
15. And that's depending on what company you go in. But when I went to get my phone fixed yesterday, I was down there for like an hour and a half because me and the guy was talking about Conan and Ark, because he was looking at my phone, messing with it, trying to figure it out. He's like, "What Ark app is that?" I said, "It's Ark." It is Ark, the actual game. Then we got to talking about it. He plays on PC, and his buddy's got a server, and he's got one, but he said that he hasn't really loaded it up yet as far as allowing people to come on. He's just been experimenting. But you could change everything. Like where me and you can only turn the harvest setting up to 5.0. With me renting the server, I can have the server holder bump it up to 50. So that means where your 5.0 would only be giving you 50 pieces of metal every hit, my server will be giving you 100 to 200 every hit. I can choose what dino I want to spawn the most.
Whoa. How the fuck is a dodo way the fuck over here?
I need to get cement and paste, and I don't fucking want to. Gotta be another place other than flying all the way back over to the castle. Let me see how many bones I got though. Make a skin for my jerboa. bloodstone patch.
What is this? Oh.
Have you seen any fossil mounds on the ground yet?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It looks like a dirt pile with bones in it. It'll be laying on the ground as you're walking.
A little bit, say it again.
It looks like a little dirt pile with like little bones sticking out of it. As you're walking around, they should spawn around you. It's just random spawns. But you can get a skin for the patchy.
There's a little dirt mound, but it's don't have bones sticking out of it.
Oh, you'll see what I'm talking about. If you come over here, I'll show you. But you can get a skin for Apache to make it look different, make it look like a stigmalok or whatever. You can get a skin for the Apache rhinoceros to make it look like a styrosaurus. You can get a skin for the Bronto to make it look like a brachiosaurus. Then you got the skeleton skins for the trike, the rex, jerboa, raptor, trike. Oh, that's a trike helmet. A stego, you can make it look like a skeleton. Carno skeleton, rex skeleton, quetzal skeleton, bronto skeleton, giga skeleton, or wyvern skeleton, and then they got a dillo helmet that you can wear.
Hi.
Just 40 bones though, man. I think I got enough to do with your bow. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah. I don't know if I want to do that though. That fucking looks stupid.
Dude, I got a tech wreck armory right now.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's the difference between me and you on this game. It's cool,
What is
but
happening now?
it's cool to have, but it's pointless to have. You know what I mean? If you were to bring that Tech Rex army over to a PvP server, you would just wreak havoc. Oh, the hell with it. I'll make it. I guess I can always take it off.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely keeping that.
I was pulling one in the other day. It was gold and purple. It was pretty badass.
Like
What country are you from?
What'd you say, Justin?
Like, the colors are cool as fuck.
I thought they would have put like more effort into it though. Instead of making it look like a Rex with Tex armor on it. Kind of don't want to make my Jerboa look stupid.
What is that? It's like,
That's the
oh, then no, that's a picture from us. I forget what was the one you barely see a piece of my face.
oh, that's when I spawned in and you was sitting there hovering back and forth.
What the fuck is that thing?
Jerboa. That's the bones I collected. I made it a skeleton skin.
Huh.
I need to. It's gotta be a better place to get cementing.
Dude, this bitch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm like 12 or 13 over here.
27 more. Yep. No.
Dude, that's a lot of tech extras. Could you imagine if all these motherfuckers was wild and at your place?
Yeah, you wouldn't have nothing left. Damn it. I was in the process of making an ascendant, what you call it? What you call it? Sickle. But I don't know if I'm that concerned about it. What? That's a little much. I'm not that much on them. Let me stop this broadcast. Some random dude